Last time I made a video, I showed you these double bottoms coming in. I showed you this intermediate highs and it broke up and it's flying. It's absolutely flying. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another trading day, and today we'll have a look at cryptocurrencies confirming that the bulls are back. So let's hope it keeps going like this. If we look at Bitcoin, now last time I made a video, I showed you these double bottoms coming in. I showed you this intermediate highs and it broke up and it's flying. It's absolutely flying. Will it keep flying? Nobody knows. All I know is that this pattern has now been confirmed bullish. We had all the opportunities to start buying in here as it breaks out the pattern, as it breaks the double bottom, taking out the intermediate highs and looking strong. The candles are long white candles, a little bit of a rest here. You start to see this effect here on the markets. Will we see a new high? I believe so. I think we will see a new high. Then we will work on some new targets. If you look at Bitcoin here, if I remove some of my old target lines and I just take this last swing on the weekly charts to say, all right, you know what, let's work with this. Then we can look there, $125,000 and the next target, $145,000. So that's the two levels that I'm looking at. I'm not saying we'll go there in a straight line. I don't say we'll go there in the next day or two. But I think for the rest of the year, those are two very nice targets to work with. So 125 and 150. That's the previous targets I've set also. So I'm still looking at this. We can see retracements. If I remove this Fibonacci here and I start to draw in Fibonacci's here, I can say, right, you know what? If you look at this here, so we can still see between the 50 and 60% levels on the Fibonacci's, the intermediate high. We got the wave one. Now remember, wave one in the markets are not the strong waves in the market. Wave three is everything. So what we're in fact looking for is wave one, two for a retest, and then a wave three. Now wave three can take us right through to 125, and that's what I'm after. I'm not saying it will come back down here, but I will be buying aggressively if I get the chance on the retest here of the intermediate high. It seldom just flies up the page, possible, but highly unlikely. Solana pattern played out, break, strong bullish candle reversal here, intermediate high being taken out, resistance for 2 weeks, fly up the page there, cutting even through this support level here. So now this is turning bullish. The swings are not really that strong bullish yet, although the candles looks great. I would like to see a Fibonacci retracement on a stage. Now, if I look at the Fibonacci's there, the intermediate high is still at the 38%. So I'm not going to be aggressive there. I need Fibonacci to go up, or the price to go up there, that the Fib levels between 50 and 61 is the intermediate high. That's what I'm after. So at this stage, I'm not keen on adding. Got plenty of this and looking good. XRP did break now, lagging slightly the rest of the market, but the pattern is taken out. So for me, XRP is definitely a buy, and it's not financial advice, my personal opinion. That's what I'm doing. I'm not telling anybody to do whatever they do with their finances, guys. Remember, this is high risk stuff, and this is definitely not financial advice. You must determine your own risk appetite before you do anything like this. It must suit your financial person. So rather go and speak to a financial advisor. I'm just showing you the technical picture and what I'm doing personally. Right, so XRP looking good. We haven't seen any double bottoms here. I won't rate this is a bit big. Yeah, will be a double bottom by the time it breaks up there, but that's a little bit, I think, useless at this stage. The pattern is the one that plays out, so we need this to go up. And the pattern, this is the swing. Let's just go through the target setting again. Nice big swing, pattern playing out right at 61% level, and I can't even scroll up that much. So we're looking at new all-time highs coming in here on this, which will be beyond $4 up to $5, guys. I can see this. The swing is quite big. Sorry, MT4 can't, and I have to go and set settings now, so I'm not going to do that. So yeah, we're looking at real $4 to $5, even to $5.50 is the levels that we're looking at. Before we continue, thank you for today's sponsor, Inkasu. Do you struggle with customer queries that takes up all your time? Contact Inkasu to help transform your website customer focus with an integrated AI staff member. For more info, check out the link in the description. XLM also breaking this one now, following XRP. However, this is slightly lagging also, but what I like about this, the break, the retest, nice counter reversal, so it gives us opportunity to get in. Double bottom, intermediate high taken out, weekly close above. So XLM, beautiful pattern. I love this pattern, right? And we can also set targets by doing Fibonacci's, but at this stage, this pattern, even that recent high, I will lighten up it, because that is quite a strong. That's 30 cents up to 60 cents. I've doubled my money, and that's a good one. So XLM looking quite bullish and strong. Let's hope it will keep going. Cardano, strong bounce here. Got some, there's no real patterns coming in here, just a little bit of a double bottom. By the time it gets up there, it's a bit crazy, but it's a strong level up there. So we saw this bounce here. That was the opportunity to get in, and now we're just holding on tight and see what happens. Bitcoin Cash, wedge, falling wedge, break with long upper shadows. That wasn't great, but now strong candle. Just need to break that level. Close above. Strong white tells me goods, sweet spots, halfway marks. That's the places to add into the trades to get better levels and to time it better if you want to. Missed this one. That halfway mark didn't work out, but you know, got plenty of Bitcoin Cash, and start adding on the breakouts. So pattern also playing out. Hopefully we can see that highs and maybe the all-time highs again. Chainlink, we saw this bottom reversal here. I pointed that out on the video a month or so ago. And now fighting with this falling trend line. I'd say trend line, but a flag pattern. So we need this break, but we've done the double bottom already. So now strong candle means it's cutting through that strong. Sweet spot entries would be lovely on this halfway marks. No, maybe a little spike down there quickly could get us into that. So let's hope for the best there, but I would like to see the flag pattern break that we can get confirmation of that. Polkadot, strong candle last week, very strong, lagging the rest of the market, and then sudden a pop. Double bottom, close above. Like this, looks good. Litecoin, well, from down here, without any announcement, it started to go up. I couldn't get anything there. I could say, okay, this is time for me to buy. So at this stage, I'm a little bit sitting on the sideline. I have got Litecoins, which I've been buying for the last 6, 7, 8 years. Actually, how long is it? 9 years already, from 2016. So I've got enough if I don't get adding opportunities. So for that, that's all fine. But I couldn't get an entry yet. And Doge, strong candle break last week, double bottom coming in. So yes, also we need this sort of flag pattern to come and break. That's what I want. But the double bottom is in. Halfway mark entries for me, that looks good. If I want to time, guys, I don't always time this. I just buy most of the time, and you know, at the end of the month, dollar averaging. But when I see these things and I've got some money extra, then definitely I look at adding on these halfway marks. And then Ethereum, wow, 30% run up in no time, in a week or 2 or 3, and no real announcement. The announcement, you know, it's, I'm not talking about fundamentals, announcing it here on the technicals. It was just the weakest one of them all. The little break came in there, very, very weak, right below support levels, which could have become resistance. I know there's some news out on Ethereum, not sure what it is, don't follow that. And then in 1 week, it just blows out this support level. And so now we just sit. There's no double bottoms, there's no candle patterns, there's absolutely nothing we can do. If you want to chase into this, I can't say what you should do, but if I'm thinking about taking more, that halfway mark would be a great place to add. I got plenty of Ethereums, the weakest one of them all, but surprising move up for me, and I'm happy with that. But I don't see really adding opportunities at this stage. But trading isn't just about my insights. Please fill up the comments below this video. You can support this channel by checking out all the links in the description. Thank you for joining me today on this trading journey. Remember that trading carries risks, so don't forget to trade responsibly. Never ever trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Can't wait to see my next video. Until then,